Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of Pros and Cons for Call of Duty Warzone. In this episode, we shall be covering the 4th submachine gun for the series, and that is the P90. Today we shall be looking at the P90 in depth, breaking down the positives, and explaining how to make the best use of the submachine gun within Warzone. If you go on to enjoy this video, I would appreciate it if you could drop us a like, and consider sharing, as this really does help get the channel noticed. With that out of the way, let's discuss the P90 in more depth. The FN P90 is a compact personal defense weapon, designed and manufactured by FN Herstal in Belgium. It was created in response to NATO's request for a replacement for the 9mm Parabellum firearms. The P90 was designed to be a compact yet powerful weapon for vehicle crews, support personnel, special forces, and counter-terrorist groups. Featuring a compact bullpup design with an integrated reflex sight, the P90 is an unconventional weapon with a futuristic appeal. It is also in service with both military and police forces in over 40 nations. The P90 is a fully automatic submachine gun unlocked at base level 1, making it an excellent base level weapon for beginning players. It also features heavily as a base pickup within Warzone. Moving on, we can look at the P90's base statistics and how it performs. To start off, let's look at the base damage. The P90 will deal a maximum of 25 hit points to torso, with a headshot bonus of 40. Making this one of the weakest submachine guns compared to its counterparts. It has a base magazine size of 50 rounds and can fire at 900 rounds per minute. For its time to kill at base health, this will take roughly 200 milliseconds before jumping to 600 for a fully armoured player. Looking at recoil, we can see that the P90 likes to climb and sway to the right before maxing out around 40 rounds. As always for newer players, you can simply counter this by pulling in the opposite direction with your mouse or controller. For today's blueprint, we have the monolithic suppressor for extra range and sound suppression, the forged tack retribution for extra range, damage and recoil stabilization, the fly trap for our stock, both the rubberized and stippled grip for our grip attachments. Today's video we use a variety of secondary loadouts to complement this P90 blueprint, such as either a long range AR or a sniper rifle. We can talk about this in more depth in our playstyle section. The P90 in my opinion is somewhat of a competitive submachine gun. It enjoys being close and personal, as the damage at range is a little lackluster, making it an excellent loadout for players who like to be naturally aggressive. With the 50 round magazine, I enjoyed sending a lot of rounds down range, but unfortunately, I did find it to be useless beyond 50 meters. I was breaking armor more times than I can count, and then having to switch to a more powerful loadout just to get the job done. In saying that, it does hold up very well in CQB, making it an excellent counter to the MP7. Which has similar statistics. I am being careful here as my playstyle favours a more cautious approach, so perhaps in another player's hands, the P90 might be something entirely different. With that said, I was having more success by having the P90 as a handy secondary to complement my Kilo, which was kitted out for range. Overall, I would highly recommend using an overkill build, and of course you could have an AR or a sniper of your choice. For today's blueprint, we have built the P90 with recoil attachments in mind, but you could go in the opposite direction. For example, you could switch out the control attachments for the stippled grip, sleight of hand, and the laser sight for extra hip fire accuracy. With all these points in mind, let's move on to the pros and cons for today's blueprint. First up, let us begin with the pros. In CQB situations, the P90 does hold its own with its high fire rate and large base magazine, making it an excellent secondary to other heavy loadouts. For its cons, unfortunately, the damage is a little lackluster compared to other submachine guns, as well as its time to kill. Another factor to bear in mind is that its range beyond 50 meters is a little weak when compared to something like the MP7 or perhaps the AUG. With all these factors considered, I would happily give this P90 blueprint a rating out of 10, a solid 8. For me, it is a very competitive loadout, but just lacks that tiny bit of damage needed to quickly take out opponents. But when mastered, it is great for close quarters and capable for sustained fire without reloading. So how does this compare to other blueprints? We can continue to place each blueprint into a respectable tier like our previous loadout guide. For now, the P90 does slot into the A class tier, and you can quickly see how it compares to other classes. If you disagree with any of these placements, be sure to let us know. With all that said, gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's loadout guide. If you guys use the P90 or go on to use this build, be sure to let me know if I have missed anything. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave us a like, a dislike if you didn't, and consider sharing or taking a second to subscribe to the channel. My name is Dusty, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next loadout guide, where we shall be breaking down the Kilo 141. Until then, enjoy today's gameplay of the P90 in action.
Yeah, we'll just help him along.
Get him.
Try to grab Ghost.
He's got stuff there. Do I have a ghost? I don't even know. Oh, two of them. One left side as well. Behind you now.
Okay, what?
Oh, you're not gonna make that, are you?
Getting shot from there, go left, can't. There's a guy there.
One knock. I got you. Keeps a bit mine in front. Yep. Left. And it reload. There's. What's that mine in front of us?
There's more though.
Let's just blow that up. Oh, that's disgusting.
3 players left.
I found one. One over one. East directly.
Getting shot from the right. Shots are this way.
I downed him.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, let's go.
That's so filthy. I was aiming at a tree, just a random tree, and I killed the guy.
That javelin came in quite clutch tonight.
It is. Wow, now 12,000 score.
12,000?
Yeah. All those revives, like.